What's up, Airsofters? In this video, we're going to talk about the newest release from EMG, the Falkor series of Airsoft electric guns, or AEGs. The Falkor series is based on a real firearm manufacturer, Falkor, that makes some of the coolest rifles in the business. The initial release from EMG includes the Falkor RECCE, R-E-C-C-E, and the Falkor Blitz. Now, both these rifles are very cool looking, although each one is slightly different. The one I have here is the Blitz and is the shorter of the two versions. First off, you'll notice an amazingly cool firearms grade finish. This is atop a billet style upper and lower receiver with an integrated front handguard. The integrated front handguard can be removed easily if you so choose, and the handguard does come, of course, with M-Lok compatible accessory rails. M-Lok is a great attachment system that, when not in use, allows you very comfortable handguard feel without bulk or weight. One of the most notable things about their handguards is the lightness of the front handguard while still maintaining a lot of rugged durability. Across the top, you'll notice a seamless transition from the upper receiver to the front handguard with the 20mm accessory rail. They've also lovingly named their handguard systems. This one is known by Falkor as the Fatty. It's 10.5 inches with the front handguard on the RECCE being a 16-inch front rail or front handguard length. And at the front of the Falkor Blitz is their blast cap muzzle brake. Very unique looks and something really unique to Falkor rifles. The only way you can get one currently is by purchasing a Falkor AEG. Super cool looking and gives a little bit of a different tone to each shot from your AEG. Back on the main receiver, we'll notice a full complement of ambidextrous controls. With AR-15 or M4 styled AEGs, right and left-handed, this is a big determining factor in what rifle you choose, and ambidextrous controls make this equally convenient for right and left-handed shooters, as well as shooters that choose to transition often. You won't be at a disadvantage by switching to your off hand. You'll notice the fire selector switch here is both fully functional and has a very direct click to it. On both sides, you can see it rotate, and it can be selected from either side. Just in front of that is your traditional AR-15 mag release. That can be utilized with your right hand as a right-handed shooter, or if you're a left-handed shooter, by pressing the same button mirrored on the other side, you can release the magazine very easily and reinsert it like so. To gain access to the hop-up adjustment, simply pull back on the ambidextrous charging handle at the rear. This allows you to lock the imitation bolt in place and adjust the standard version 2 styled or M4 styled hop-up unit. This unit is a reliable one and is easy to adjust. Once you've made that adjustment, you can release that by using the bolt release on either side. I'm just going to show you on this side because it's an exact mirror on the other side here. Simply depress this button here to release the bolt, and then you're free to close the dust cover if you'd like, or leave it open. That's the advantage of the imitation bolt. And out back here, you have a multi-position retractable stock. It's easy to adjust and even easier to remove simply by pulling down on the nodes on the side here. Nicely clicks into place once you've made an adjustment like so. The stock is also where we're going to be gaining access to the battery compartment. In the old days, keeping the battery up in the handguard was nice and I guess somewhat convenient, but with modern buffer tubes and a ton of excellent stock options like the RS2 stock that comes factory on the Falkor, you have the ability to gain access to a battery compartment that is out of the way so you don't have wires visible and really completes the look of the AEG itself. To gain access to that compartment, we're going to press out the body pin on the back like so. Pull the pin out the other side. As you can see, I've got that removed. Make sure you hold on to that. And from there, you're just going to lift up on the stock pad, giving you access to the wiring. Here you'll see an inline fuse, easily replaceable, as well as a small type Tamiya connector. Again, there are a variety of connectors in the airsoft industry currently, so make sure that you're choosing a battery that is appropriate for a small type Tamiya connector, or choose to transition to a different battery connector type simply by cutting and soldering a different wire connector if you already have existing batteries. And then simply connect your favorite battery. On the Falkor stock, I really like tucking the inline fuse back up into the buffer tube, leaving me just the connector visible like so. Then I take the battery, which is an 11.1 volt lithium polymer battery, connect the small type Tamiya, and then simply tuck the wiring back up into the buffer tube itself, which gives you a ton of room to run your wiring, and tuck your battery conveniently into the stock itself, allowing you to close it and simply reinsert your body pin. Another great feature of the Falkor RECCE and Blitz is the internals. Their mirror polished silver edge gearboxes are high performance and feature a quick change spring system, which can be accessed by removing the buffer tube assembly, which can be performed quite easily by yourself or by an experienced technician. Lastly, to give you an idea of how different the Blitz and Falkor RECCE look different, this is the Blitz, which currently comes in a very cool gray, as well as a blackout black and an excellently cool gold color for all your CQB speedball environments. And of course, you've got the Falkor RECCE. Falkor RECCE, as you can see, features the 16-inch barrel, giving you a lot more room for the attachment of accessories, or allows you to extend them out further away from your body, giving you a little bit more stable platform with the amount of accessories you might be running with a full-length rifle like this. The full-length top rail, again, continues through. You've got the VG6 Epsilon replica muzzle brake up front, as well as the ambidextrous controls continued throughout. This is the blackout model of the Falkor RECCE. It is, of course, available in the original very cool gray. All the different colors and more information about both the Falkor Blitz and RECCE can be found right here on our product page at evike.com.